Shalom and good day all, this is Tehillim29 back again for another DC review, and in this DC review I will be covering Gotham Academy first year issue 1. And starting off with first things first, do these covers in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside with the story? In a number of instances they all do. But what is my rating for all of them? For the first one I give a 7 out of 10, even though it is a really nice cover. It's not my favorite cover that sort of stands out. For the second cover on the right hand side, I give a 7.5 out of 10. And I believe that cover's done by Dustin Nguyen. And I really quite like it. It's probably one of my, I wouldn't say favorites, but I just like the way how he's brought the characters across on the cover. And yes, it's nice to see on the covers that we've got the return of Colton, we have Kyle, and we have other characters. We haven't seen Maps yet, so I suspect we might see her a little bit later on. And of course, which focuses on Olive Silverlock, also a 7.5 out of 10. I will now get things ready and organized as we begin to move into the area of the internal art and story, as we have a look around the beginning, middle, and of course the end, and also what's happening story-wise with the characters. So as the story begins, we meet up with Olive Silverlock, who is hiding under her bed. And as we can see here, she's also getting a new student that will be joining her in the boarding school in the dormitory. And we learned that her name is Lucy Hunt. I do want to point out that I have actually read the trade paperbacks to this series as well. And yeah, it's going to be a bit of a nice refresher too, getting back into Gotham Academy, as I do enjoy what Becky Cloonan has done with this story. So after some events take place with Olive Silverlock, she decides to throw away her shoes, only to be caught up by Kyle Mizuguchi, who is Maps' older brother. And of course, he hands her shoes back to her. We also hear that there is a Professor Crane at this particular academy. And anyone who knows who Crane is, that he has a connection to the Scarecrow. And yes, the Scarecrow, or the character of the Scarecrow, also has a connection to Olive Silverlock. And of course, things to be continued in the next issue. So for the internal art, I gave it a 7 out of 10, even though this is the beginning of a new series, or a new series connected to Gotham Academy. Now, whether they choose to bring in any comic book references from any of the previous runs, I don't know if they'll go ahead and do that in this story or with this particular run. Personally, I hope they do, because I think it would help bring new readers to an understanding as to what has actually occurred with these characters. And it would also give opportunity to say, oh, maybe I might want to pick this series up. Who knows if there might actually be something that will connect to the event of when Gotham Academy had a crossover with the Lumberjanes, with that particular graphic novel that came out too. So that'll be quite interesting. Next is, for the art, I gave it a 7 out of 10. I do apologize if I repeated myself. It was unintended. Next is the area of time, to which we see September, August. So in September, we see that Olive Silverlock is in the school. In August is sort of like when she was brought into the school with the help of Bruce Wayne. The location, of course, is being Gotham Academy. The cast of characters that we meet in the story, or get to see in the story, we have Olive Silverlock, Lucy Hunt, We also have Bruce Wayne Batman, to which we do actually get to see some flashbacks with Batman and Olive Silverlock, and also what's happening with her mother, Calamity. We have Alfred, which is really always nice to see Alfred in a story. I do miss him in the main, though. And I don't want this AI Alfred either. Can someone just flush it down the toilet and get rid of it? Just bring back the OG Alfred. Next is Miss Harriet Cooper. We have Allison, Calamity, of course, her mother, Kyle Mizoguchi, Professor Jonathan Crane, who is also known as the Scarecrow. My overall rating is a 6.5 out of 10. Yeah, I was thinking about giving it a 7, but seeing that this is the beginning of like a new run, new series connected to this, I thought maybe it might be best to drop it instead of maybe jumping the hurdle too quickly. Until then, let's keep it colorful and have yourself an awesome day.